Alright, what's going on, guys? Hawk here, and this is episode 2 of the Efficient Let's Play. And yeah, without any further ado, let's just keep mining. So, in this episode, we're going to be trying to get diamonds, and then we're going to the nether. Yeah. Well, actually, we're probably gonna have to face some other stuff before then. Like, we're gonna probably want to do enchanting. The best way to get, good stuff is actually just to use villagers, and that is certainly the most efficient way to do things. The problem is that it does take a little bit of time to set up a villager trading hall, and it certainly takes a lot of sugarcane. And I could make a zero-tick sugarcane farm. It's just annoying. Why did I throw out my pickaxe? And also, it's going to be patched in probably a month, so there's no point in doing that, I think. I think the best way is to just keep everything legit. Okay, that's my pickaxe. So yeah, in the last episode I talked about how there's two different ways to mine, one of which is technically faster, but you walk so much slower that I personally do not like it as much. And I'm making this episode right after that episode, so I'm not going to be able to see your comments, but if you guys think I should mine the other way, then sure. I will try your suggestion, but personally, I just don't believe in the hype, so to speak. So far, no diamonds, no iron, no coal. Coal. There is coal. That's good. This is very good because I was not able to. I have a bunch of iron, or not a bunch. I have like 20, like 10 probably. Actually, I'm overstating that. I have like 10 iron. But anyway, that's enough iron to make an iron pickaxe. I just didn't have enough coal to smelt it. Now I do. From this point on, some people like to save their iron and only make stone pickaxes for a while. The problem with that is if you're trying to be efficient, it doesn't make any sense because if you make an iron pickaxe, you're getting more bang for your stick. And the amount of iron is basically, if you're mining with it, you're going to find like 3 iron to technically replace whatever you spent on that pickaxe pretty quickly because you have an iron pickaxe, so you're going to be mining faster. And to keep this efficient, it seems kind of annoying and redundant to go back right now, but I'm going to smelt up my iron right now so that I don't have to later. Do I have any food related items on me that I could smelt? No, not really. Let me take my iron. I only have 8, which is exactly enough to smelt with 1 piece of coal. And there's no reason in splitting it up further than that. But if you have 16, certainly split it into 2 furnaces to make it go faster. And I'm going to keep mining with the stone pickaxe. If I see diamonds, I'll probably just go around it and wait till I come back with the iron pickaxe. And what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to, it's annoying, redstone. I'm not going to, oh, come on, you have to be this way. I'm not going to, if I see more than 5 diamonds, I'm not going to mine them. And the reason being is I'm going to get a diamond pickaxe with fortune on it first. And then I'll mine the diamonds because it just makes more sense. Because diamonds are rare, it's best to get as many as you possibly can out of it. And I have villagers nearby, so that's enough to probably get a fortune. I could just make them into librarians. The most important enchantments, I think, are mending and unbreaking. Even though some other ones might seem cooler, like infinity, fortune, silk touch, stuff like that, you're going to need a lot of mending. You're going to need a lot of unbreaking. I should have made a shovel. So it makes more sense to make, prioritize your villagers into having those traits, as opposed to the more niche ones that you could simply get through an enchanting table. I mean, obviously, if you have the time and you want to just make a giant villager hall, get all the enchantments through that. But if you don't, it makes more sense just to get the less impressive ones, the more boring ones, but the more useful ones. I mean, mending is always impressive. I don't think anybody trades up mending. Now I'm going to head all the way back. I only have 6 bread, which is not great. I don't think you can make any food out of sugarcane. And I'm also not growing it, which I should not be doing. I should have made all my sugarcane, planted all my sugarcane. I have no space in my chest. I don't need dirt. Well, I have one sand blossom. Just 1, 2, 3. Actually, I'm gonna make 2 pickaxes. I don't use pressure plate. Actually, I'm just gonna put this on the floor over there, and I'm gonna craft these 2 pickaxes right now. Boom, perfect. If you're like me and kind of a brick, small brain, and you don't understand the advancement isn't an iron pick, if you say it fast, it sounds like isn't it ironic? I don't like the pun, but if that's been annoying you like it has been annoying me, there you go. That's what it means. You can finally get it off your conscience. So right now I haven't been placing any torches, and this is simply to save coal, because I do have Optifine with, what is it called? Something lighting. I could just check it right now. Video settings, smooth lighting. That's not what it's called, I don't think. What is it called? Oh my god. Dynamic lighting. So I can just hold the torch and it lights up the cave. This is not a great idea because A, if you guys don't have Optifine, you obviously can't do this. And B, mobs can still spawn. Even though it looks light for me, it's not actually light. I'm in the pitch darkness. So, this is not the best thing to do. But I don't have a lot of coal, and I'm trying to be efficient, so I'm doing it. And also my bed is right next to this, so if I do die to a mob, I can theoretically just come back, make an iron axe or something, and kill it again. What I should have done is smelted my iron before I went back to mining. But it should be fine. A little bit more coal, which is nice. I'm not gonna mine it. I have it in a place where I know where it is if I just need coal later on down the line. But I'm not gonna smelt it right now. Yeah, so unfortunately this is kind of the boring part where you just mine until you get diamonds, and normally I'd cut this out, but the point of the series is to not cut out anything, so yeah. I'm probably going to kind of soft reset this series when 1.16 comes out, but I figured since everybody is in quarantine, there's no point in not making use of it and doing something with all this time that pretty much everybody has now. So I figured I'd start a series now. Hopefully 1.16 comes out before quarantine ends, because that would kind of suck if it came out and everyone had to get really busy again. Not to be weird about it or anything. I really should have made a shovel if I wanted to go fast about this. Or just fast, not about this. Some more iron. Again, I'm just going to leave it to the side right now, because I can come back and get it after I find diamonds. But I have only one use right now. This is kind of unlucky. You'd hope to get diamonds faster than this. And if you're looking to get a lot of diamonds and you're not going to use more like techie ways later on down the line, the best way to do it is to go like mine this strip and then mine this way, skip 2 blocks and mine like this, and then you're exposing the most amount of blocks for the least amount of time. And that whole argument, most amount of blocks for the least amount of time, is the reason why I actually have a different stance on the whole, like, just do the 1 block crouch mining strategy, because like technically yes, you're exposing more blocks, but you're taking more time, and it basically evens out. And personally, a more enjoyable experience is to just mine regularly, like this, instead of like crouching and crawling all the way back. It takes like 20 years, you know? It's not as fun. But it's also not that fun that I'm not getting any diamonds whatsoever. I'm going to make a really long tunnel, probably use both these iron pickaxes, and then I'm going to use the strategy that I was talking about, where you go to the side. You kind of butterfly off. That might be the name, butterflying, but I don't think it is. But if nobody's come up with that name, then it's my name now. I named it that. All credit to me, and nobody else involved. That was a joke. Not a good one, but still a joke. A lot of redstone, a lot of iron, a lot of coal. No diamonds, unfortunately. This is pretty boring, but that was a voice crack. This is pretty boring, but there's nothing I can really do about it, unfortunately. This is the name of the efficiency game, really, is doing stuff that is pretty boring, at least for the early game. Later on, the payoff is quite exciting, but there is no payoff so far. I would not be surprised to turn around. Is that a spider? No, that's my torch. I'd not be surprised. That's pretty exciting. So, oh my god, you're not about to tell me this is an 8. So, most people will do this. They mine around their diamonds, make sure that there's no lava and everything. You could do that if you're, like, scared and you're like, oh no, what if they fall into lava? Reality is it doesn't matter that much. And just get them, you know? Just be quick about it. And, as long as you could do just crouch and push into the block and mine it, and then there's no way you're going to lose the diamond. You're not going to fall into lava, you're not going to lose the diamond. And you don't need to mine under it. So now I'm going all the way back. Reason being, I have 5 diamonds. I have enough to do everything that I need with them. So I can make a diamond pick. I can make an enchantment table. I'm going to first use the diamond pick to mine obsidian. Then I'm going to go to the villagers and look for a fortune book. Ideally, I would have gotten a fortune book from the desert temple, but I got efficiency and knockback. Knockback, I kind of hate. It's kind of useless. I just lost a lot of hunger. That was not worth it. Knockback kind of useless, but efficiency is good, obviously, especially when you're trying to be efficient. So I'm going to use this. I'm going to put these diamonds in here because obviously I don't have obsidian right now. I'm going to smelt my iron, so I'm going to put 1 coal in each furnace, split this by pressing right click, and then I'm going to take my torches out of my offhand, and I can leave my diamond pickaxe in here. I'm just looking for the chest right now. Sure, I'll leave my redstone there, everything else doesn't matter. So yeah, not the chest, what am I talking about? I'm looking for the fortune book. So actually what I should do is bring my sugarcane. Don't forget that. The idea here is to plant my sugarcane, get enough of it to build 1 bookshelf, turn that bookshelf into a lectern. I believe you only need 1 bookshelf. I think it's 1 bookshelf and 4 slabs. Turn the bookshelf into a lectern, and then use that lectern to create... Whoa, what the heck was that? To create a... Sorry, there's literally an ant on my monitor. That is cringe as frick. Use that to create a librarian villager. I'm just going to do this right now because I don't need to come down there for quite a bit. It's nighttime. I spoke too soon. I'm going back down and sleeping. This is not very efficient. It's not the most efficient way to do this, but I kind of have to because villagers do not trade, or they don't reset their trades in the nighttime, which is not what you want. You want, obviously, your villagers to be able to trade with you as much as possible, so it has to be day, unfortunately. So I'm going to sleep, and then I'm going to go back up. Ideally, I'd just kind of teleport up to the surface if there were no spawnable blocks down here, but I wouldn't be able to sleep in the bed if there were no spawnable blocks, so unfortunately that's not going to happen. So yeah, the plan is to go up, plant a bunch of sugarcane by the village. I could just plant it now by like the river, but then I'd have to run back and forth from my kind of temporary base back to the village. There should be water at the village, so that's what I'm going to use. I should have brought some iron to make 2 buckets, make an infinite water source, but I did not think that far ahead. And I'm known for being quite head-ass, so I'm not going to do that. There's a zombie right there who will give me hunger, so I want to avoid him at all costs, just because it makes it hard to do things if you have to keep eating. A bunch of creepers, which I do want to kill my fair share of creepers so that I can use their gunpowder later on down the line for rockets. But that's not what I need to be doing right now, so I'm not going to worry about that. I probably am going to end up using this river, I don't know why I did that, to plant my sugarcane. And I remember from last episode that the village is right over this hill. Villages are really helpful for doing, like, getting a little bit of a, I don't know, a little bit of a head start, I guess. I have an idea of how to spread my water around. Unfortunately, this village kind of sucks. There's literally 3 houses. And there is a chest in here. Tiny bit of bread. 1 more piece of bread. That's literally it. That kind of sucks. But the most important thing is that there's villagers, which is the only thing I care about. So I'm going to, I believe it is, wait, shoot, I need leather for bookshelves. I am kind of stupid. That was kind of stupid. That is a foresight in my plan. Or, not a, what am I trying to say? Don't know. Oversight, there we go. Not a foresight, the opposite of a foresight. Anyway, I'm going to plant every bit of sugarcane right now because I'm not going to be able to do anything with it yet because I don't have any leather. So what I'm going to do is plant all that, and then there's plains right there, so I'm going to hope that there's cows in the plains. I could go to the savannah as well. They're pretty much an equal distance away, so I'm just going to go to the plains because I'm more familiar with the plains, and I know that cows spawn in the plains. Don't know if cows spawn in the savannah. It doesn't make sense why they wouldn't, but I'm not here to ask questions. I'm here to play the game. Another village. That is super lucky. I could pretend that I decided to go to the plains because I saw the village, but I'm not going to pretend that. Bunch of sugarcane too, which is really great. I should actually nab that right now because there might be a librarian villager right now. Sugarcane is probably the most important thing for trades right in this current meta. And that is the only reason that is because there's a zero-tick sugarcane farm. You can't like zero-tick fish or whatever. Well, you can. It's not zero-tick, but you can have a really efficient fish farm. But it's a little bit cheaty. Wheat is really good. You want to get all this wheat and then trade it. I wish that this was 1.16 and hoes could mine hay bales quicker, but they can't. I'm gonna get this hay, and then I'm gonna end the episode here because it's dragging on a little bit long. That has been it for this episode, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you guys for watching. Hawk out.